Good morning and thanks for joining us on this Tuesday. We've got a flood watch in effect. We're expecting some heavy rain as we head through the day today. We could see 2 to 3 inches of rain in the bucket just today, and some spots had 1 to 1.5 inches in the bucket yesterday. So some of those low-lying areas with poor drainage could see some of that excess water as we head through the day today. We'll keep limited to elevated flooding risk as we head through the day today, and then it returns by the end of the week with some more flooding rain. So things to keep in mind: if you do see any excess water, don't drive through it and don't walk through it either. Things to keep in mind today and then again towards the end of the week. So here's what the radar is looking at like right now. We're seeing these showers, rumbles of thunder pull through the Ozarks. Some of these have locally heavy downpours and some lightning. And look at this pink up to the north and west. Some significant icing up towards Kansas City, and it's just starting to nip areas north and west. We'll slowly start to see this inch towards the Ozarks as we head through the evening. We've got the cold front that's stalled to the north and west. It's pulling in moisture from the Gulf at record rates, by the way. We've had records for how much moisture is in the air for this time of year. It's February. We typically don't see things like this, but we've got all this moisture surging along this front with the jet stream plopped on top of it. The cold air is to the north and west. That's why Kansas City is seeing that icing, and we're seeing the heavy rain and could change over to some of that icing. Look at this front. It is 30 degrees in Kansas City, 51 in Springfield, with these temperatures just starting to slip in Springfield, and they'll continue to slip as we head through the afternoon as the cold air starts to push south and east. So because of the concern for some of this icing as the cold air gets in here, we do have a winter weather advisory now in effect until midnight for counties to the north and west. The plan with the National Weather Service is to keep an eye on how that freezing line progresses and how the ice progresses, and this advisory may need to be extended south and east, nudged little by little as we monitor the icing conditions. So expect changes to this as we head through the afternoon and evening. You'll want to stay up to date with Jamie through the evening hours. So here's how we're going to time this out now. We've got this heavy rain as we head through the afternoon. You see the pockets of orange and red as some of those heavy downpours. Notice the temperatures falling as well. 30s to the north and west, trying to hold on to the 60s south and east. We've got heavy downpours through the evening hours as well. Again, temperatures still tumbling, and over here is where we'll probably start to see some of that icing start to mix in on the backside of this. As this front tries to exit, that's where we'll really start to see this cold air come through in the evening and overnight hours. Could start as early as 7, 8, 9 o'clock or as late as 10. We'll have some of the temperatures really tumble into the 30s, and again, as the front is exiting is when the cold air comes in. So that's where we can start to see some of this icing on the back side of the front as we head through the overnight hours. Temperatures make it down to 29 degrees tonight, and we'll have some of the light freezing rain through the overnight hours. Now by tomorrow we'll have cloud cover and a bit of a dry period with temperatures in the 30s, and then more freezing rain likely overnight into Thursday morning. I know, pretty active week here in the Ozarks. We've got 2 to 3 inches of rain as we head through the day today. Again, that's where we could see some localized flooding. You want to keep that in mind. The icing about 1/10 of an inch or a glaze to 1/10 of an inch as far as that ice goes. And again, we'll continue to monitor this as that line moves south and east. And then we're not done. Another round of heavy rain by Friday and Saturday. That could put these rain totals for the week at 6 inches for areas south and east, 4 inches around Springfield, and then 3 inches north and west. Again, we've already had record levels of moisture in the air for February, 3 times the amount we would typically see. The monthly average is 2.5 inches, so if we make it up to those 6-inch totals, we could be in record territory as far as rain goes for the month of February. 50 degrees by the end of the day, falling temperatures, heavy rain and thunder. We're changing over to some of that freezing rain overnight tonight. Temps to continue to tumble. 36 tomorrow, mostly cloudy. Could be slick early. You'll want to stay tuned to daybreak in the morning hours, and then we'll have clouds Thursday too, icy early, more showers and thunder Friday and Saturday.